Well, hello my beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your messages for July 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Just a little note that I am running another competition this month to win a ring like this one. I will make one lucky subscriber a ring like this and send it off just as a thank you to you all for your wonderful support and energy. I'll let you know how to win the ring at the end, because some people are here for the messages only and some are here for it all, so I won't waste anyone's time and I'll talk about it at the end. Thank you so much my beautiful Aries. Let's get straight to your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know for July 2020? Messages for July 2020 for my beautiful Aries. What do they need to know? For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card, as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everyone is different, so there is no right or wrong way. This is my way, so please fast forward these moments. I don't like to waste anybody's precious time, but I will not rush the messages. Thank you so much. Ooh, interesting energy for July for you, my beautiful Aries. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. Oh, I'm loving this energy, Aries. This is incredible. Okay, so what we have here is we have the High Priestess. This is in the protagonist energy mode. So this is the energy that is propelling you forward for the month of July for you there. High Priestess energy is Virgo energy. So this is about secrets being revealed and trusting your intuition during this time. So you recognize, well, they're giving me two messages here. So one is about connecting to your higher self, opening your crown chakra there and doing a lot of healing, Aries. Things from the past. We have some stars up there, so there's some healing happening there, but it's allowing you to open your crown chakra and connect fully to your higher self and also to the universe to draw in what it is you truly desire. Okay, so it is about trusting your gut instincts here and recognizing this dual energy, and by dual I mean twofold energy here. What we've got here is a meeting of minds. Now this could be a meeting in terms of a soulmate energy. We're going to go deeper and find out what's going on there, but there is a meeting of minds going on here. It could be finding your soul tribe in order to action some sort of business here. There is a twofold energy that is helping you rise above and elevate to where you want to go. Now, some of you may be thinking about drawing in a soulmate in order to have a family and settle down, because we have the female reproductive organs there at the bottom. They're highlighting them to me. They don't often highlight that area to me. I just look at the energy that comes from the card. So some of you may be thinking about that at this time. Now, male or female, this is not a gender specific reading. It could be you calling in your counterpart in order to settle down and have a family there. But ultimately you're trusting your instincts, whereas before your heart has been out of sync. It feels very much like your heart is coming into its own. That's what they're saying. It's coming into its own. Okay. So yeah, definitely a meeting of minds. And they're giving me this, one second, they're giving me something here. They want me to have a look deeply at this card. So if you just give me one moment, I'm going to go in and see. Okay. So what they're giving me here is there's chains across here, chains across it's where the third eye is. They're saying you're starting to unlock by the chains that are around your third eye in order to trust in the mysteries of the universe and see more clearly with your intuition rather than what you can see with your eyes. So far your eyes have been wide open in most respects, but there is that third eye that is starting to become unblocked so that you can connect to your higher intuition here. This is elevating you to where you want to go. Now this could be, as I said, in terms of business or romance. We're going to go in deeper there. But there is a dual energy, so I feel like it is both. Let's see. Okay, interesting. So this is the antagonist position, and it's got the Hierophant card here. This is a Taurian energy. Now, again, they're giving me, it's so interesting, for July, they're giving me a lot of dual energies. And by, as I said, by dual, I mean two energies from the cards. Now, this is one of two things, which is one, your ideas about marriage and settling down. Okay, so the High Priestess along with the Hierophant, this is my marriage card. So you could be thinking about the traditional ways of connecting to another human, and by that I mean like higher levels of commitment, whether you want marriage, whether you want to settle down without a marriage contract, whether you want to have a family and raise a family outside of marriage and do things untraditionally, unconventionally, or whether you want to take a conventional route. So you may be weighing up those things at this present time, but also this is about following your bliss, following your heart's passions and desires in order to action your prosperity path by doing a job that you love. Okay, at the top here we have another crown chakra moment. So you really are elevating your spiritual presence, as it were, in July. Very important. But this is the energy that is holding you back. Okay, so this is an energy of 2 steps forward, 4 steps back, in order trying to get to your prosperity path, as it were. The things that are holding you back is there may be a fear of deeper commitment here, and it may stem from childhood. We'll go deeper and find out, but there may be a fear of conventional routes of commitment to another person, or a fear of taking the action and doing a job that you love. As I said, they're giving me that twofold energy. Now, the fish here in this card, a fish also appears on the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Page of Cups, and a fish pops out in that Page of Cups. Now, when it is to do with your career path and things like that, Page of Cups is about following your bliss. So there is an opening that you're afraid of, perhaps, completely committing, because this is obviously a commitment card, completely committing to a job that you love. There is a passion project that you really desire to do, but something is holding you back, and you have to overcome that energy, Aries, in order to proceed forward. Again, we've got the keys here. It's about unlocking. They're showing me that they're crossed. So there is a blocking here of what you truly love. Again, a blocking, as you can see just below there, the third eye. Okay, so there is something here that you're afraid of. And Aries, it's not like you to be afraid of anything at all, but there is a transformation happening here that is making you feel like you're out of your comfort zone. So perhaps it's not fear I'm picking up. Perhaps it's you're starting to get uncomfortable with the idea that you really want to action your passion project, but there's just something that's holding you back there. Now, it could be anything. It could be finances. As I said, we're going to go deeper, but they're pushing you towards some sort of transformation with that skull in the center, which talks to the death card there. There's big changes and allowing endings to happen so that you can move on and rebirth yourself into a transformation. So whatever it is that's blocking you at this time, you just have a little resistance towards changing it, okay, and actioning what you truly desire. They're also giving me here, there is a face. I never really see this. There's a face there on the side. It's almost like this person is bound by the mouth, okay? So maybe you're not speaking up about something, Aries. Again, very unlike you. So something has got you all caught up in yourself with regards to resistance, a resistance of change. But the universe is saying that this is the energy you have to overcome for July. And the unifying position, my favorite, the unifying position, Wheel of Fortune. This is the thing that's going to bring it all together, Aries. So you got nothing to worry about. Fate is at hand here, okay? So is a lot of luck. Wheel of Fortune changes everything. It's a turning point, and it brings you a lot of luck. So where you felt like you were either stuck all up in your head, unable to release certain things or move on a passion project because of any sort of fear or intrepidation, what they've got here is, the hand of fate is taking you out of the situation and saving you, putting you on this prosperity path, okay? It is a definite turning point for you for the better, and you're being guided. They want you to be aware of these angel wings in the hand. You're being guided, and you feel it, you know it. but there is a call for you to keep that crown chakra of yours open and communicating with spirit so they know exactly where you want to go. Okay, it's almost like they want you to open up fully and give over to co-creating with the universe, and almost give them a map of where you want to go. So things like an intention board. I think some people call it a vision board. That's it. I call it an intention board, because when I have a vision board, it's wonderful to see and see where you're going. It's amazing. But also you need to have, if you're using things like law of attraction or visualization, there can't just be the picture. There has to be how you feel about the picture. So that you have to have emotions there involved as well. But also there has to be intention behind it. So I like to call it my intention board, okay, rather than just a vision. You can see lots of things, but unless you intend to do something about it, it gets stuck. Okay, so they just want me to give you that there. That's obviously a message for somebody in particular, but ultimately it's taking you out of a negative cycle. Okay, very exciting energy for you. Let's go deeper and find out, Aries, where they're bringing you and what's going on. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? Ooh, what do they need to know? Yep, there we go. Straight away, walking away from anything that does not serve you with that 8 of Cups. This is a withdrawal. This is a moving on. Perhaps somebody abandoned you. There is some sort of abandonment issue there. Now, this could be in the recent past leading up to July, or this is something that is still very raw for you because you've had to withdraw, go deep within. Now, High Priestess with the Hierophant, this could be to do with love, because there are these ideas of marriage that are swirling in July. Okay, so this is about higher commitment, not only on a spiritual level, but also on a romantic level, things to do with your emotions, because the cups are always to do with how you feel. Now, if it's also a job situation, you could be walking away from some job that did not serve you emotionally. It didn't make you contented emotionally, and you're withdrawing from that. Now, this is not a negative card. I love this card because actually it's your choice to move away from what does not serve you and what does not give you emotional contentment. So I really feel that the universe is kind of giving you a little nudge to do what you truly desire, okay? Yeah, look at that. Hierophant. As I said, there is, they've given me here, the Queen of Swords, but the Hierophant, they want me, I channel, so sometimes they give me instructions, so I just said the Hierophant because they want me to concentrate and connect the two. The Hierophant here, as you can see, I saw that figure that was bound by the mouth. Okay, now there's something that you're not speaking up about, Aries, which again is very unlike you. So it's got you out of, it's off center. You're off center. You're not doing things that you normally do. This is a withdrawal card, and actually Queen of Swords, she's pretty silent. Okay, she's self-sufficient, Libran energy. So there is okay, what they're giving me here is there is a balance in silence. So you're protecting yourself from something. You're not speaking out. You're letting someone else speak. As you can see, her hand is there like, speak. Let me hear your truth. But I have the sword of truth up because I will cut you if you tell me anything that is not true. And I do not mean in a physical sense that you will actually cut somebody. I mean, you will cut them down to size. I got a knock over there on my cupboard. It's like, they're like, yeah, make sure you say that. Don't want anyone like slicing people up for anything. But anyway, let's move on from that thought there. We've got, she's very, I don't know, composed. They're giving me the word composed, okay? So there is a situation where you're just breathing and allowing someone else to just speak, okay? And judging it. There is a judgment here, some sort of judgment. Now they're highlighting a butterfly at the bottom here. There is like a butterfly kind of shape here for me. I hope you can see it, but they're giving me this butterfly, and it is about a transformation, okay? A transformation to unblock. Perhaps, Aries, you're staying silent now because you want to listen and to learn, okay? Because the Hierophant is also about a higher learning. It is about perhaps seeking things online to help with your situation in terms of your work, if you're gaining more tools and education for your work, or in terms of a romantic sense. What they're giving me here is if there is a cycle that continues and it ends in the same result, as it were, no matter what you do. I'm getting some wonderful perfume coming through here, so oh, that's amazing. So yeah, perhaps also perfume is an indicator for somebody out there. If you smell perfume all of a sudden, what they're giving me is there is a message here for you in some way, because someone has come to make their presence known here. So yeah, what they're giving me is if there is a cycle that ends in the same result, no matter what you do, perhaps you've decided to take a step back and stop talking for a while so that you can listen. Now, you may not be listening to the person that you're dealing with here. You may be listening to maybe videos and things online in order to work out how to change the cycle, how to from your side, Aries. Now, I'm not being given that there's anything here that you're not doing right. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is stuck in a toxic, low vibrational cycle, but it's almost like you are trying to see what you can do to learn in the situation. Okay, is what I've got. There's a lot of listening in this transformative energy with the butterfly is also on the board, which means you're trying to change things from your perspective. Thank you so much, Spirit guys. And that's, you're withdrawing but listening and learning from the situation. Perhaps you're withdrawing to see if the other person comes forward. They're not finished with this. Perhaps they want me to show this. Yeah, perhaps you have withdrawn your emotions in order for the other person to come towards you if you're dealing with a person. Okay, we are going to go deeper and see if they want to talk about career or love, because I feel there is a twofold energy here that's been happening quite a lot. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. And this is, again, as I said, the unifying energy. There is the Seven of Cups here, and it's in reverse. Seven of Cups is a clarity, okay? Any illusions that you've had about a situation, there is no illusion anymore. They've definitely ended. You've restored your sense. You've come to your senses about something here, and you're walking away from anything that does not serve you to see if the other person steps up, is what they're giving me here. You're leaving it to fate. This is so interesting, Aries. You're a fire element, and there is a real go-getting energy about you. You know, you're an achiever. And it really feels like you're just stepping back for July to see if the other person, you're tired of overgiving, is what they're giving me. You're tired of giving your wonderful passion, energy, drive, and you're like, if it's not reciprocated, you're just standing back, okay? There is no decision to be made here. There's no choices. You're seeing everything very clearly. There's no illusions, okay? So it is a giving over to yourself, which is wonderful, to fate, because fate is intervening. So it is the perfect energy that you're doing at the moment, Aries. You're on the right track, okay? Look at that. Yeah, restoring balance here. Absolutely. Restoring balance from a situation that left you unbalanced. So you're walking away from anything that does not serve you. This wonderful Six of Pentacles here is about giving and receiving, generosity, okay? What you put in, you put out. So whatever you've been putting into, if it's not been putting out in a reciprocal energy, then you're walking away. And it will leave you in more balance, okay? You need to think about yourself. It is not a selfish act to think about yourself first. They're giving me here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they're showing me, they never really show it to me like this, but they're showing it to me like this. Okay, there's 3 pentacles on this side, and there's 2 pentacles on this side. So someone was withholding something from you. I feel like it's some sort of solid offer, or you know, something, there's no follow through. This person that you're dealing with, or this situation that you're dealing with, because we've got pentacles here, it could be a job situation, it wasn't fulfilling, okay? You were putting in so much effort and you were getting less out of this connection, is what they're giving me here. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please, whoa, Aries, I'm telling you, this energy, ever since the solar eclipse and the summer solstice, there's been a real bold energy that's happening at the moment. Venus has been in retrograde along with Mercury. There's been this energy of like, I'm fed up. I'm just throwing in the towel, or there is this energy at the moment. I'm just going to see if I can take those because it's quite a few. Yeah, they said, yeah. Wow, they got a lot to say. Ace of Swords. The truth comes in. Someone is coming towards you and you're speaking their truth, but they are also coming in. Aces, they come in towards you. It's either new ideas or a mental clarity you have about this situation. But there is a resistance. It's almost like you want to hear the truth, but you don't know if you can handle the truth. And you feel like the other person may want to hear the truth, but you're not sure if they can handle the truth. There is a tight-lippedness that needs to be overcome. This is in the antagonist position, so it is something that needs to be overcome here, and you need to speak your truth fully and without sugarcoating it, okay? Now, Aries, when you get to it, you can be as blunt as the rest, okay? But there is a withholding back. So this situation, it means something to you, okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't be holding back a little bit there. Ultimately, it's a gift from the universe, this mental clarity, and also this idea that they really want you to action, but you're moving away from it. So that, again, they're giving me this secondary information, which is there is a project that you really want to do, or some sort of idea that you really want to do. And it keeps resurfacing time after time after time. It's something that speaks to your passion. You've got a real gift of an idea here, okay? They're showing me it is a gift from the universe. The hand is coming in with a sword. The crown chakra, that's where the information is coming from, okay? And it has victory wreaths hanging off it. It is a solid idea that will lead to a lot of exciting success. But there is something about it that you're shying away from. So perhaps there is a fear of doing something that you love. You feel like, I could never make money out of this. But they're asking you to really question, can you also action this idea? Because when you have passion coupled with an idea that comes from your soul, it comes from somewhere, which means it's a gift from the universe, the money will flow from there. Okay, so there is something here for you to really action. Okay, they're showing me again these leaves coming off. It will be very fruitful, this idea. It is something that you should action and not shy away from. They're pushing you to try and overcome it, but listen to your instincts and it will never guide you astray. Okay, there is a transformation happening here, but this is in terms of both. To do with your ideas of marriage or higher level commitment with somebody, speaking your truth and them coming in and speaking their truth. There is a no holds barred energy with this, okay? King of Swords, look at that. So we have the Queen of Swords and we have the King of Swords. So we're talking about your counterpart here, okay? Especially since we had the High Priestess and the Hierophant on the board as the overall energy. We're talking about your counterpart. Now, this is somebody you think is your counterpart. There you are, waiting for that person to step up. King of Swords in reverse, no step up. No match, okay? There's no follow through with this person. This person is quite cold with their emotions. This is Gemini energy. They may have a Gemini placement. They're withholding back is what they're giving me. I don't see, like, King of Swords is normally like, do not trust this person, okay? When it's in the reverse. But what I'm getting here is less of that energy and more of a person who really withholds not only their emotions, but communication. And I mean, what does that person have to offer you if they're not giving you emotions and they're not giving you communication? The illusion is ending here, okay, is what they're giving me. This is an unrealistic kind of relationship, you know. Aries, what they're giving me, and don't shoot the messenger here, but you deserve better than someone who's withholding both emotions and verbal, you know, verbalization. I mean, there is nothing there to offer for you if they cannot give you either. Okay, the King in the reverse is a very immature person who hasn't reached their full potential. They have the potential to be a bold leader who strides forward and really good at communication. They need to work on their emotions, but at least they have the possibility of being a good communicator, and they're not even giving you that. Is what they're giving me here, okay? Oh yeah, I love that. So this is you. This is the energy that is propelling you forward. As I said, for July, you're listening to your intuition. You're trusting your gut instincts, releasing yourself from things that do not serve you and seeing things clearly, okay? Because you want to regain that balance. Ultimately, you're starting to look after yourself. You're mastering your craft in terms of your work, enjoying your work as well. Perhaps burying your head in there to rise up amongst the ranks there in something that you do like doing, but it's not a passion project. There is some sort of other passion project that's sitting on the side, whispering to you at the dead of night, saying, you know, you want to do me, I'm the way forward. And you're like, no, I can't do that. I've got other things to do. I can't think about that right now. Something that you keep pushing away, okay, resisting. July, they're really asking you not to resist it. But ultimately as well, if there is this relationship that's not going well, there's no communication and emotion happening, and this is July, okay, so this is a temporary energy that I'm giving here. They're not giving me beyond July. This person could turn their shit around, okay, but at the moment they're showing me for July, we got no dice, okay, they're not playing at all, is what they're giving. It's a stalemate energy, okay, because as you can see, look, we got her, the queen, going, well, I'm ready to hear what you got to say. Speak to me in truth. And he's like, I'm not ready. I'm not even here. I'm gone. Okay. So there is a silence, a stalemate energy. And you are looking after yourself. This is about, bettering yourself. Okay. Because we've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess, as I said, you could be taking these online courses to help raise your vibrations, release things that do not serve you, look at how patterns in relationships go, and seeing that no matter what you do, Aries, it may be a pattern that continues. Notice something. It's not, if it keeps happening like that with the same person, it really is not you. This person is projecting, and there's just, if you're putting your all into it, which I see you are, because this card is about putting your everything into either a solid connection or a solid work environment. And if you're not getting anything out of it, then something's got to change, right? Something's got to break there. So this is you looking after yourself, learning new things, and, propelling yourself not only ahead of the game in terms of your finances and your career. It is about working on yourself, so that you can be the best you can be for a relationship when it presents itself to you, okay? But not in an over-giving sense. You have to have enjoyment with it, okay? It has to be balanced. We got the Three of Cups in reverse, okay? So this is about, no support. There's no support in the situation. You're standing there going, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak your truth. I'm giving you the opportunity to think about a higher level commitment here with me. And this person, as I said, no dice, they're not playing. They're not giving you anything. My thoughts are that they're giving me the King of Swords. They're analytical. Swords are to do with the mind. They are the intellect and things like that, and communication. When someone turns up as a King of Swords in reverse, they're very much in their head, but they're not talking. Okay, so this person may have removed themselves from the situation completely. It's almost like they've checked out in order to have a conversation with themselves, to go deep within in order to figure out what it is they want or how to change the situation in whatever way needs changing. But here we have no support on your side, and that no support is making you withdraw even further, okay? Yeah, because when we have this card in the upright position, it's about coming together and celebrating, but it's completely the opposite. There may even be a lot of assuming. They give me the word assuming in this connection here. So if you, for example, sent a message, this may be for someone in particular because it's quite precise, if you maybe sent a message about to this person and asked them, how they feel or something that's not as direct as that, but skirting around the issue, but basically the answer has to be some sort of coming forward to say how they feel about the connection, and they've gone silent, there could be an assuming that they're not interested, that they've got a third party. There could be, it feels like assuming. This card is a gossip card, okay? So there's an assuming of what may be happening. Spirit is asking you, because it's in the antagonist position, don't be doing that, okay? Don't have that energy. Be open to receive and see what happens. It's better to be open and receive than it is to assume and get all up in your head and nervous about the situation. This calls for clear thinking and clear communication when the time is right, because this person is not ready to talk, okay? There we go. Devil in reverse. Now, this is about releasing toxic cycles and recovering from them, okay? So if you find yourself in this situation with this person, there is, you are releasing, okay? You're very clear about what's happening. The Wheel of Fortune, fate, I like to call it fate's wheel, is intervening and showing you to a disconnect. There is very much a disconnect going on in July here, and you're recovering. Perhaps you're leaving an abusive situation, but definitely some sort of toxic cycle. Either this person, you know, is verbally abusive when they do speak, but ultimately they don't seem to offer much in the way of emotions or communication, and it leaves you, it's probably like breadcrumbing. You know, they're in, then they're out, they're in, then they're out. You're cutting that off. You're breaking the ties, okay? So as I said at the beginning, I saw that there is a chains being broken here, and it's over the heart. So you're releasing some sort of hold that this person may have had on you. You're seeing things so clearly, Aries. It's amazing. Yeah. Why? Yes, you're heartbroken about this as well. Okay, there's heartbreak here, and when I get this card, you know, it's one of the worst cards in the deck, and I feel your pain. I feel a lot of broken sadness. Really strikes my energy. So you know, heartbreak, it's just the worst. Well, of course it is, but that's an obvious thing to say. But this Three of Swords, sorry, it's really floored my energy. I'm just a little bit absorbing what's happening, but also I don't really want to feel it myself. But it's some sort of loss here. Either could be divorce, because we got the Hierophant card on the boards. Separation of a high level commitment here, because there is no input towards you. There's a lot of walking away here. Okay, now this could be a job situation, because we have the Hierophant dealing with higher level institutions like banks or you know, colleges, things like that. It could be some solid institution that you're walking away from, but they're giving me more in terms of a love situation, okay? Because of the energy I feel it's a broken energy. It definitely is, it feels like it's a person, okay? We have the Star energy in reverse, okay? So yeah, again, something that you may have ignored for a while is definitely come to light here, and there is a lot of sadness, okay? Now the Star, when it's in reverse, you feel like there is no hope with this situation. We're going to go deeper, but this is the current energy for the July, the foundation. You feel like there's no hope and you're ungrounded, but you're looking after yourself. You are picking yourself up by doing things online. Yeah, there's a lot of burden with this situation. It's a lot of burden. It's a lot of stress and anxiety when you want to make something work or put the hand out for someone to talk and they're just not even invested in that. Again, that does not mean that they are not invested and gone away to think about things, because this person, it looks like, has checked out in order to think about things, which is not very nice for you because it leaves you hanging. But what they've got here, and I hate to bring it to you, I can't lie about the cards and what they're giving me, okay? I wish I could give you something a little bit more positive, but we'll see how this situation is going to turn out there when we go to the Fountain Tarot to clarify. There's a lot of stress and a lot of burdens here. You're carrying a lot in this, and you have been carrying a lot in this connection for quite some time. But the Wheel of Fortune, she's turning in your favor. They keep showing me this angel wings with a hand, so you're being protected and guided through the situation. Yeah, it's a tough situation, it's a tough time, but know that you're not alone. They are actually, it's like airlifting you out of the situation in order to see very clearly about where things are at and to look after yourself. So where you feel like there's no hope, they are changing the situation for the better. So know that the outcome, because this is the outcome for the end of July here, the Wheel of Fortune, it will be a successful turning point for you, okay? We'll find out how that means. Look at that, Hangman energy, suspension, okay? It's in reverse. You could dealing with a very selfish person, as you can see. It's over that King of Swords who refuses to talk or give any emotions. There is a suspension. You feel like you're in no man's land. They just gave me no man's land, okay? You may have even said that sentence, because that's not a sentence I would use. So they're giving me no man's land. You may have said that. about your situation at the moment. You also feel like the other person being very selfish is no wisdom. They cannot see things from your perspective, okay? And they're not even trying to get a different perspective. You feel like it's all just on hold. You're just in a limbo, okay? But you're at a crossroads here, and this is the center card here. This is the thing, the energy. You feel like it's a time to compromise, basically, make a decision. When I get this card, indecision is a very difficult thing because you never know which way is the right way, and it gets you all up in your head, and anxiety. Swords are to do with intellect, the mind, all up in the head. And you know, swords also bring anxiety, okay? Especially when the figure is blindfold. As you can see, the swords are up, so your boundaries are up. You're ready for a fight, okay? You're ready for some sort of threat. But with this card, if you look up the history of this card as well, as you can see, this figure can put down the swords. There is no threat around them. They can take off the blindfold with their hands. The hands are not bound. And they can see that actually they're in a very good situation no matter what happens here, okay? So no matter what the decision is, you're in very good hands. This figure is on a beautiful beach and calm waters, okay? So things with this card, when we get this card, things are not as bad as they seem, but don't bury your head in the sand with regards to the situation, because a decision is called for. And again, as I said right at the beginning, there is something that you're trying to stay away from, okay? So they've just come in and asked me about it's like, and related to job. They said, and related to job. So if you've just walked away from a job that you really loved, and you put your all in, or a project you really loved, and you feel like there's no hope here and everything's suspended, you will need to make a decision on how to proceed. They're again showing me the way to proceed is to follow your bliss. The idea that the universe gives you. Now they're giving me around about 3rd week of July in order to action this project or new idea. Some sort of new idea will come in round about then. But they're telling me that this is something you've had on your mind for a while, okay? And they're saying, follow your bliss, follow your bliss, follow your heart's desire, okay? So they really want to give me that secondary information with regards to this reading. And it will lead to the 10. Okay, I understand why they came on in there. This is the 10 of Pentacles, okay? 10 of Pentacles is about having enough money coming on in to leave a legacy. This is saving for a rainy day. You're going to be able to put away a lot, okay? You're going to build on your money financially. So this, following your bliss, the money will flow from there. They really want you to be aware of this, okay? Now, also, 10 of Pentacles is to do with the family, okay? Family, could be a family business here, or receiving some sort of financial lump sum in order to help the family. I just want to go deeper because I'm not sure if that's what I just got from that. 1 second. That is meant from the family, that is meant for the family, that is meant for the family, okay? Or is from the family. It's either meant from the family doesn't make sense to me. So that they're just giving me meant from the family. But so maybe it's meant to be given to you and it's from the family. I'm trying to break it down, but that's what they're giving me. So I can't give you any more than that, I'm afraid. But basically, following your bliss, you will receive some sort of financial legacy. A large amount of money will come on in from this. It will be very fruitful, okay? Now we're going to go deeper. They have ended it there with that deck. We'll go deeper here and find out what is happening in this situation, what the outcome will be. Wow. Okay. That rarely happens. So there is a delay. 8 of Wands. It's in reverse, okay? So this delay is frustrating. It could be to do with travel or some sort of, because this is a travel card. But what they're giving me here with the 8 of Wands is, although the delay is frustrating, it is meant to happen this way. Divine timing is at play. The Wheel of Fortune will sort everything out. It will turn. There is a turning point. They're giving me 3rd week of July is the turning point. 3 is very important. It has been quite important for a lot of readings. They keep saying 3 is the magic number, and they've done it again. So they're asking you to bear with them. Okay, everybody goes, oh, not another delay. This is so frustrating. Whatever. I'm done with telling patience and wait, and I'm done. But they're saying it's divine timing. Everything will work out the way it was always meant to work out, and you will see why. Okay, that's obviously a message for someone. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Empress, you are... Now, this is not a gender-specific reading, as I keep saying, male or female, it's about the energy, but you are beautiful, Aries. You are emanating beauty, both from within and without. And I just heard, I don't feel like it though. I don't feel like it though. So that's someone's psyche who's going, I don't feel like it though. What you feel about yourself, Aries, is very important, especially during this time, okay? You're doing a lot of work on yourself because you're willing to do the work in order to rise up, both on a spiritual plane and a financial plane. And also a romantic plane, they're not forgetting about that. But you got it all going on, is what they're saying. And you may not see that, but the energy is, have your standards super high, okay, Aries? Because those boundaries, you know what? They're there for a reason. So that people who are worthy climb the boundaries and get in. That's what they're giving me here, okay? This is also an abundance card, drawing your abundance towards you, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is goes here in the spread. Wheel of Fortune is very much in your favor, and you're headed towards this 10. There's a lot of financial growth happening here for you. Luck is on your side. The Empress is all about like planting seeds and them growing to fruition and drawing in abundance, okay? The harvest time. This seems to be very important for all the readings. They keep saying harvest time as well, okay? So you're about to reap what you sowed in terms of, you know, karma and things like that. I really feel karma is at hand here. But while they've just given me, while you're waiting for all of this to happen, because there is a delay here, look after your beautiful self. You know, enrich your soul, enrich your surroundings, you know, luxury, enrich your life spiritually. But, you know, and, well, they're saying the words beautify you, which, you know, if that's, you know, little things like reading a book in the bath. They're showing me right now. I'm glad that that bath image has bubbles on there. I don't really want to see in that bath, but they're showing me a figure in the bath reading, okay? And also this person's got, I'm not sure what's in the glass, but a really nice, I'm guessing beverage of some sorts, and just relaxing. Those are the ways to beautify you, I'm guessing, from Spirit. They're showing me you've got it all going on, they're saying. Just be you. Just be you, okay? Be the best version of you. That's what they're giving me. So hold your head held high and keep those, you know your worth. They just said, know your worth with this situation. As soon as I put it on the King of Swords, they went, know your worth. So whoever you're dealing with, Aries, know your worth for sure. Oh, we got the Star in reverse again, okay? So this is a feeling of... oh, I see. They're connecting it to the delay. Okay, so with this frustration and the delay, you feel like there is no hope in the situation. There's no recovery. There's no coming back. Okay. Now, what are they giving me here? Sorry, I just need to take a look. They're giving me this. It's a feeling of being ignored. Okay, so as I said, this person is when it's in the upright, they want me to show you. When it's in the upright, it's about being in the spotlight, okay? Attention very much focused on you. But in the reverse position, being ignored, left out in the cold here, okay? I get a different reading from this card, all cards, every time, okay? But they're giving me it as a temporary energy because when we got the Eight of Wands in reverse, it is about a frustrated delay, okay? So they're showing me that all is not lost, okay? You need to just keep your boundaries high in this situation, and that actually it will turn out, we're going to go and find out, but they're giving me that it will turn out for the best, for your highest good, Aries. But right now you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold, and there we go. Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's it's basically new start here, recovery. Forgiveness is also on the cards here with this one. This is a forgiving and moving on. Now, because we're dealing with swords, and that is about communication, there could be it's twofold here. They're giving me a double energy, and I'm sorry that because it's a general reading, I don't often get two energies from the cards, but they're giving me very much this reading, dual energy here. And so there is some sort of forgiveness and a moving on from the situation to a new start. Okay, there is a recovery when we get this card. Now, this could be that you and this person, because it is over the Hangman energy, and it's over the Empress having high standards. It's almost like, I'll give you what they're giving me. It's almost like this person has got a pattern of behavior. They've been doing this the whole time, and you're like fed up. There's no follow through with this person, both on an emotional and a verbal plane. And then you withdraw from the situation. You withdraw your beautiful self, and you start looking after yourself and doing you and thinking, you know what, I'm just going to get my stuff together, and I'm just going to do me, and I'm on top of things, and I'm just loving myself, okay? Self-love, self-respect, all of that. And this person is really silent that you're dealing with, and they're like, huh. Now, normally, the way the pattern goes, they'd be reaching out to me, find out where I'm at, but they're not. What's going on here? They go away to have a think about things, and because you knew your worth, you knew what you brought to the table, and you didn't settle for less than you deserve, Aries, then there is a possibility this person comes back and gives you the apology that you bloody deserve. Can I just say that? But also that there is communication, the end of this behavior, and a new start. They're giving me that, okay? But also they're giving me the other side. Let's see what this is. Okay. The other side that I'm about to talk about. Interesting. I love it when Spirit does that. The other side of the energy. And then they said flip. So I was like, let's see what this is. Is that the new start means you're walking away. And the Eight of Cups means you're walking away from anything that does not serve you. Interesting. We started on the Eight of Cups. We're ending on the Eight of Cups. So there is, as I said, this dual energy that is going on here. So I'm obviously speaking to some Aries and some other, depending on your situation, okay? This is about moving on from abandonment is what they're giving me here. Now, you don't want to move on. You want to make things work is what they're giving me, because this is in the position of the antagonist, the energy that pushes you and pulls you, okay? So that is the battle that you've been having, but it is a withdrawing to work on yourself and how self-love and self-respect. And if this person comes back and wants to make it work, then they need to prove themselves, is what they're telling me, Aries. They really need to step up their game. We're going to go one more, because they've asked me for one more. Can we have an outcome for this situation? The Wheel of Fortune is on their side. Could you please give me an outcome? Hangman energy. It's up in the air. It's still suspended. The decision is yours, Aries, is what they're giving me here. The person you're dealing with, or the situation, if it's to do with work, because we again have this, they keep coming in here as well with a work element, is that you're dealing with someone who's very selfish, and it may feel like they've been a bit of a traitor. They've left you hanging, okay? But there is a suspended energy. It's your decision. Once you walk away, it's up to you what's going to happen in this situation. I'm going to go again. This is for me. They haven't asked me to go again. I'm going super hot, so maybe I'm going against what they're asking me. No, they said I can proceed. So I'm going to go again. This is out of my curiosity. They have not asked me to go on, but I want to find out. Thank you so much. Can you give me an outcome? Oh, I love the way they play the game. Spirit is amazing. So the Magician card. So the Magician card is about you being the master of your own destiny. Okay, so again, they don't want to give you, they just said free will, free will. They don't want to give you an outcome per se. They want you to recognize that you have the power to focus your creativity in your mind. Again, they're giving me the visualization and intentions. Okay, it's about turning your visions into reality and being inspired to act, because there is a way in this antagonist position here there is a resistance to acting. Now they're giving me on two planes again. One is about this idea that they give you, 3rd week of July. It speaks to your passion, it speaks to your soul. It's something that you mentally are very clear about, this new idea, and it will bring you a lot of financial abundance and emotional contentment. But also they want you to see the connection with a counterpart in terms of romance. They want you to see what you deserve and what you expect. They want you to, it's like they want you to give them a map, okay? Because it's a co-creating. When you get this card, it's about co-creating with spirit and the universe in order to manifest your true desires on the physical plane. So what you can see in your mind, you can have physically in your hand, okay? So that's what the only advice they're giving you is, what do you desire? You need to focus on that. Do not focus on anything that is going wrong. If something is not working out in the situation and you really want it to work out, imagine it working out. Imagine you have what, I'm going super cold now, so this is very important advice for somebody. Don't let the negative come through. Imagine the positive. Really feel the emotions of the positive. Set the intention for what you want, and the universe will deliver, okay? They really want you to use visualization and intention. They said there are infinite possibilities for this way to work out. There are infinite possibilities to have what you want, but you need to choose. There is a suspended energy. It is a frustration because you have to wait, but within that waiting time, you are being given the right amount of time to know your worth, know your boundaries, look after yourself, know what you want, self-love, self-respect, higher learning, following your bliss. Then everything will come together as you planned. But you must see it in your eyes, in your mind, okay? So it is again intentions, visualization and intentions. Magician. They're asking me to look really closely at this, so I'm just going to do that. One moment, please. Again, the crown chakra is highlighted. Here they're showing me crown chakra, so perhaps meditation or things like law of attraction, very important. What else are you showing me? Ooh. Okay, they're giving me a couple of things. I've never seen this card like this before. One is so bizarre. Now perhaps this means something to one of you out there, but flip a coin. Flip a coin. That's all they'll give me. Flip a coin. Okay, so perhaps you and your counterpart, that's the thing that you do to decide what you do for the day. I don't know. Or but flipping a coin, it's for someone in particular. Flip a coin. Perhaps that's what you do with your friends or something. Maybe you do that to maybe you play games like flipping a coin, because they also gave me that no dice. No dice, and I don't speak like that, so no dice is like a game of some sort. But they're saying flip a coin, okay? So that may be the way, if you think, oh, today I'm going to have pizza or salad, you flip a coin and you let fate. Right. Okay, they got there in the end. Sorry, I'm a bit slow today, maybe. They're like, leave it to fate. Wheel of Fortune, the hand of fate. Leave it to fate. All you have to do, Aries, is love yourself, keep your boundaries high. And by boundaries, I mean your standards, sorry. Keep your standards high. Leave it to fate. Wow. Okay, also they're giving me here something to do with contact lenses. Okay, maybe you're putting contact lenses in. Oh, I'm going super cold now, so this is a message for somebody in particular. Either you're putting contact lenses in as you listen to this, or you just put in your contact lenses, or you were about to and thought you're going to put the video that I'm doing on. And there's something about contact lenses are important as well. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But ultimately, they're giving me the idea of contact lenses, of seeing things very clearly. Okay, you need to see things very clearly. July is a real eye-opener. They just said that, eye-opener. Okay. Okay, my beautiful Aries. Whew, that was quite complex. You probably can't see it, but I'm sweating a lot sometimes when I'm channeling these messages. But anyway, we're going to go deeper and get you a message. Any advice for my beautiful Aries with Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Ooh, they flipped. Flipping the coin. Release and surrender, okay? Yeah, they got your back on this. There is no manipulation or direction needed on your path. Let fate decide. Aries, isn't it so interesting? Because I said at the beginning, you're a go-getter. You're often go out there, and you're an achiever. You go after what you want, and there's this energy of just sitting back and letting things happen. I don't know. Yeah, it's so interesting. Be honest with yourself. Okay. Sorry, they want another. They're just giving me, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. They just said it again. Okay, so they obviously want these two. Go for it, and assertiveness. Oh my gosh. I mean, like opposite messages. There is this pull and push and pull here. But they're giving me, let fate decide. They just said let fate decide. Okay. Anyway, we'll give you a release and surrender. And it says, we shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. And that's just right by the Wheel of Fortune. It says, be honest with yourself. Okay, Aries, look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It is safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they will come to you upon angels' wings. So they're highlighting again the angels' wings here. It's almost like airlifting you out of a situation to put you to where you need to be. Okay, the fate is at hand here. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side. You're going to be where you need to be. Okay, trusting the process here. It says assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love, as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you the strength and guiding your words. Okay, so third week of July, very important in terms of this idea that comes for you in terms of your passion project, but also truth, speaking your truth. Okay, it's in the antagonist position, so it's something that you don't really want to do, but again, you're getting another message. It calls for it. Even if you don't get a return message from this person, it calls for you speaking the truth from your perspective. Go for it. It says, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. This is to do with this idea, Aries. This is to do with this passion project that keeps coming towards you. I'm going super cold again. They're guiding me. This is to do with your passion project. Believe and you shall receive, but go for it. You got the thumbs up from the universe because it's been given to you. It's a gift, okay? So if you don't think you're going to make it and you've been shying away from it, trust in the message from Spirit. It's going to lead to the 10. They keep saying it's going to lead to the 10. Maybe that's something you say as well. I want the 10. I want the 10, okay? So, complex message there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know for July? Transformation. Okay, we have that butterfly that I was talking about. I knew that was going to come up again. Obviously, I didn't say it, so I can't call it. I don't like to... I always believe what you see, okay, in terms of readings and things. But yeah, the transformation, the butterfly, it showed itself to me in that card. So we have, although there is a frustration in this delay that's happening, it is giving you ample opportunity to have the transformation that you need, Aries, and to action anything that you desire. Okay, this is a rebirth. You were in the cocoon stage before, but now is the time to find your wings and fly. Okay, so anything that was holding you back and holding you down, it's the release and off you fly. Okay, there's a freedom here in July, and it is beauty. It is, be the beautiful person you've always been, Aries, and allow yourself to express yourself and, be energized in that beautiful frequency is what they're giving me here. And we also have the fleur de lis. Okay, this is a very regal sign. But it is my indication of the Emperor okay? And it's interesting because we got the Empress on the board. They're kind of giving you an indication of wait until the Emperor comes along. Now, this could be the person you're dealing with. Wait until they've sorted their shit out and, sorry to swear, and then presented themselves as the Emperor. Do not take anything less than you deserve, is what they're giving me with this trinket. And they also, wow, they also want that on the Empress card. Okay, again, male or female, it's not about the gender, it's not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. Okay, so the Emperor stands for respect, leadership, coming towards you, planning for the future, that sort of energy. Okay, and you've got the Empress on the board, so that is about knowing your worth and allowing that person to step up and be the person that you deserve them to be, and you being equally the person they deserve to have. Okay, so that's what we've got here. It's a balancing thing out. Okay, my beautiful Aries, I hope some of that resonated for some of you beautiful people out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very important for me. Okay, also, before I go, if you'd like to be within a chance to win a ring like this one, I will make one lucky subscriber a ring like this and send it off to you as a thank you for spending time with me and allowing me to read your beautiful energy. All you have to do is press, in the comments box below, all you have to do is put your favorite artwork and artist. Okay, I love artwork, I love color. As you can see, it helps raise everybody's vibrations, and what you can see, visualization is very important, as I said, but also intention. So I just want to raise everybody's vibration, keep us in a frequency of giving and receiving from the universe and being open to the wonderful wisdom. So all you have to do is put that in the comments box below. I'll go through each one and have a look, and I'll choose someone. It will be very hard, this one. I'll choose someone at the end of the month. Also, if you are a beautiful artist and have some artwork or photography or anything that you'd like to share, I would love to see it. So please put a link in the boxes below and I will go to that link. Also, you open your wonderful artwork up to the community so everyone can have a look, and we just share and just come together in this raising vibrations. Okay, my beautiful Aries, thank you so much. Love you all. Love and light.